Goes to the corner. First good opportunity goes to the Kodiaks here in this opening period, and now they're about to go on a power play. As the Dragons will touch the puck, we'll get a penalty here, as it looks like Travis Bonnet will get it for cross-checking on Cam McAdam behind the Drumheller net. Better on the road than at home by quite a margin. And now this penalty power play is about to end as Eric Martin will draw a penalty at center ice. Centered it off a stick shot by Miller and a save there by Whale. Now Laskowski is cross-checked from behind and there's no call on that. Are you kidding? Robert Kincaid. He'll turn and plays it off the boards. I'm not sure if you look at that and just don't know what to call. Here's Laskowski now down the right wing side. Shoots, score! It's number 24 for number 26, Cody Laskowski's 24th of the season, and there you go. That's how you answer that non-call. You don't sulk, you don't pout. You pick up the puck and go in and score and beat the rookie netminder high blocker side top corner and give your team a 1-0 lead. Welke's shot, save, rebound in front. Mackenzie Welke trying to bang at it. Now he has it, tries the wraparound as Carson Welke's dumped. That's going to be a penalty. And the Kodiaks about to go on another power play. Fraser's pass intercepted and chopped out by Scout Truman. And that power play ends 35 seconds into it as Brockhoff is called for knocking down Scout Truman, who has some words for someone at the Kodiaks bench. Now grabbed here, centering pass, and chipped just wide by Zimmer, and a penalty coming up. And this one going to the Dragons. And so, the Kodiaks will go back on the power play here. Oh, no, he won't. Try to get it back to Davis. Intercepted! There's a huge hit there by Davis as he came in and stepped into the Drumheller Dragon player just inside the blue line. Now tries to tie it up in the corner. Oh, my. And that's not a penalty. And another hit from behind, this time on Timmerman in the corner. That same corner, Laskowski got it from behind. Tries to slip through the defense, comes to Davis, and he'll play it around the boards. Moore now. There's a shot. Tip, they score. I think that was Shane Ott in front of the net. The puck went off him. And in behind Bowerman, no chance for the Kodiaks netminder on that one, as that was a deflection. And the Dragons have tied this at 1. And for Shane Ott, that will be his 13th goal of the season. Fraser behind the net for Laskowski. He'll slide it for Miller, at least try to. Now Laskowski has it again behind the net. He'll get it to Brockhoff. Brockhoff from the left point, looking for a shooting lane, walks in, fakes a shot. Now still with it. Now does shoot, scores! Well, it took him a while. Brockhoff at the blue line trying to find that shooting lane, and he eventually found it. And the Kodiaks have a 2-1 lead, but what work by Cody Laskowski and Eric Miller. They were at the end of a long shift, and they stayed out and eventually led to a goal. Both former Drumheller Dragons, now buds, and that's going to be a penalty. And they're going to get Carson Welke. Bring it in, drops it across to Hillman. Hillman hit there by Brockhoff and knocked down, and Hillman is down. Centers it. Zimmer couldn't get his stick on it, and it goes just wide. Now Kincaid back. Oh, back in the corner. Miller is thumped again. That'll finally be a penalty. That's about the third time that a Kodiak has been cranked in the corner from behind, and finally it gets called. There for Brock. Brock overskated it, has to go back. Now tied up by Yakimchuk. Oh, and Welke's knocked down. That's going to be another penalty. far boards. There's a shot saved by Bowerman. Yakimchuk. Derek Martin comes out in front, centered it. Shot. They score. I believe that's Derek Buds at the side of the net who put that one home. And out of the 1 minute media timeout, the Dragons will tie this again. This time 2-2. We'll talk about his minor hockey days and how he got his start. Thought that was appropriate. Penalty coming up to the Kodiaks here as Hannes is down in the face-off circle, and not sure who's getting this one. Looks like it'll be Callum Gow. And Carson Welke intercepts. He's got a breakaway. Here's Carson Welke in a break. Welke walks in, shoots, It's a short-handed goal for Carson Welke. His 6th goal of the season. And the Kodiaks, for the 3rd time tonight, have regained the lead. It's now 3-2 on the team's 6th short-handed goal of the 2019-20 campaign. Now it's Anderson, right point. They'll go cross ice for Ott. There's a pass, another pass, and they score. So after the shorthanded goal, the Dragons then answer on that same power play. And Brady Risk will get it in a nifty three-way passing play by the Dragons to put that one home. And so lots happening on that power play. Shorthanded goal for the Kodiaks and a power play goal for the Dragons for the 3rd time tonight. The Dragons come back and tie it. And for Brady Risk, that will be goal number 20 on the season. And we're even again, this time 3-3. Dragons go wide. That was Dietrich who let it go. And now a penalty's coming up to the Dragons here as hooking will be the call. And the Kodiaks go on a power play. Here's Brockhoff. He'll get it back to Davis. Fires a shot, saved by Whale. Rebound goes to the corner. Grabbed there by Mackenzie Welke. Back to Davis again. This time to Brockhoff. He'll move in. There's a shot. That goes off a stick. Side of the net. Brock scores! And the Kodiaks answer the power play goal, courtesy of Connor Brock, who's got a 2-game goal-scoring streak. His 8th of the year, and for the 4th time tonight, the Kodiaks have taken the lead. My goodness, 4-3 now, as they get their first power play marker of the night. 2:38 left to go in period 2. With it. Now plays it up ahead to center. Oh my. Crunch there was Cam McAdam, and in comes Gow. A shot, save, rebound, another save. And before McAdam could fire the puck, there's a penalty coming up. To more than 500,000 residential farm and business customers. Here's Fennig with a shorthanded breakaway. Fennig walks in, shoots, scores! 10 seconds into the power play, the Dragons get a shorthanded goal of their own. As Luke Fennig stole the puck and walked in and beat Bowerman on the breakaway. Fennig scores his 4th goal of the season, his 2nd shorthanded. And like the Kodiaks, the Dragons get a shorthanded goal, and we're all tied at 4. Of Bowerman. That shot goes off a leg to the far corner. There's a penalty coming up to the Kodiaks. What have they got here? Obviously had to be behind the play somewhere. Roughing the call against Robert Kincaid. Well, the Dragons have the puck and Fennig down the right wing side. Takes a shot, save, rebound, they score. So shortly after the power play, the Dragons, for the first time tonight, have the lead in this hockey game. A big rebound right to Nicholas DeBurs. And he is able to put it home. And the Dragons have silenced this crowd a bit as they get their first lead of the night. 5-4. Now the scores on DeBurs' fourth of the year. Dribble just wide of the net. Here's Belitsky. Pass across, it's intercepted. Now it comes to Condor. They'll get it to Zimmer. Zimmer to Miller. Miller. Shot up over top of the net. Penalty coming up to the Dragons. Chopped away. Laskowski is knocked down on the side boards. He is hurt. Now Welke across to Brockhoff. He fires a shot, saved by Whale, and the puck is knocked out of play. And the Kodiaks complaining that Robinson just batted that out of the air. Meantime, Laskowski is hurt. And the Dragons come back. And for the first time this season, the Kodiaks failed to hold on to a second period lead. And the Drumheller Dragons come away with a 5-4 victory. The post-game show coming up. This is Wild Rose Co-op Kodiaks Hockey on New Country 981.com and Hockey TV.